Does fat shaming motivation by doctors and other health workers help people lose weight? Today we discuss medical fat phobia. In this video I share some problems that could arise when doctors or other health workers contribute towards fat shaming patients, either by their words or by their attitude. You'll find out what research shows us about the attitudes of some healthcare practitioners and how that could potentially impact their ability to provide quality healthcare to people who are overweight. Watch to the end of this video to learn about the solution that some studies suggest can help to bring about a change in the attitude of some health workers to dealing with people who are overweight. If this subject interests or intrigues you, make sure you give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel where we share trending health video conversations without the jargon. Don't forget to click the notification bell so you know when a new video goes live every week. With that said, let's explore fat shaming motivation in medical practice. Hi, I'm Dr. Sylvia, a general practitioner and health educator with AskAwayHealth. Fat shaming is the action or practice of humiliating someone judged to be fat or overweight by making mocking or critical comments about their size. Well, the evidence does confirm fat shaming can and does occur among healthcare practitioners. I suppose we shouldn't be completely shocked to hear this because we all live in societies which sometimes ridicule people who appear different, and healthcare workers are, after all, products of such societies. However, healthcare workers are unique in the sense that we should provide support, not ridicule people who are overweight. Now, here's a range of findings obtained from surveys of healthcare workers from various studies over the last 10 years. 1. Many healthcare providers hold strong negative attitudes and stereotypes about people with obesity. Such attitudes influence person perceptions, judgment, interpersonal behavior, and decision making. 2. Physicians tend to spend less time in appointments with patients who are overweight. Number 3. Community doctors have also reported less respect for patients with obesity than those without. Number 4. Because obesity is a health risk factor, physicians feel justified to address patients' excess weight every chance they get, no matter the reason for the visit. Number 5. The fat shaming attitude does date back to undergraduate years for medical students and nurses, etc. 6. Some doctors believe those who are overweight must also be unhappy and unstable. Number 7. The fatter the patient, the more likely the doctor was to describe the office visit a waste of their time and the patient as more annoying. And number 8. Even providers who specialize in eating disorders can exhibit significant anti-fat attitude. Now, what do you think? Are you surprised to hear about how some doctors, nurses, or physiotherapists may feel about people who are overweight? Let me know your thoughts or experience by posting in the comment section down below. I would love to read about them. So, with this range of attitudes from some healthcare workers, this kind of outcome shouldn't surprise us. A study of more than 300 autopsies showed that obese patients were 1.65 times more likely than others to have significant undiagnosed medical conditions, indicating misdiagnoses or inadequate access to healthcare. Now, this is one of the serious consequences of fat phobia. Now, what are the other results of using fat stigma or fat shaming motivation to help people lose weight? They're not very pleasant. You might say, oh, it's tough love, or people shouldn't be so sensitive, or they really need to hear the truth to give them the push to do what needs to be done. Really? A study showed that people who experienced fat shaming actually, 1, went ahead to overeat even more, 2, lost the ability to self-regulate or control themselves even more than usual, 3, had an increase in their blood cortisol levels. Cortisol is the hormone in our bodies that supports fat storage. 4, they avoided exercise more. Number 5, worst of all, an extensive study involving over 10,000 adults found that people who reported experiencing weight discrimination were 60% more likely to die independent of their BMI. Not the results that we're aiming for, is it? So how can we counter the use of fat-shaming motivation, words or attitudes by healthcare workers to try and get people to lose weight? Most of the time, it's the implicit bias, the unconscious prejudice or stereotyping that causes the problem. But the good news is that some studies show that using anti-fat bias measures, for example, lectures, short videos or films to healthcare workers, can significantly change the attitude. And I think that's an excellent place to start. Fat-shaming motivation is absolutely wrong. Healthcare workers shouldn't embarrass, humiliate or insult other people because of their weight. This can lead to serious consequences. Assuming someone's symptoms are due to excess weight and not checking can lead to misdiagnosis. On the other hand, as healthcare workers, it is our responsibility to advise people about the health risks associated with being obese or overweight. That's our role. But the important thing is that it's done with sensitivity at the right time, with courtesy respect. That kind of support can produce better results. Let me know down in the comments below what you thought about this topic. If you found it interesting, please give it a like and share with a friend. Do consider subscribing to my channel and click the notification bell for new videos every week. Next video, we'll be looking at smart birth control options to use in 2021. So make sure you stay tuned for that. And while you're waiting for that video to go live, check out these two here. And I'll see you again soon. Stay fabulous.